on quarterfinals day of the Malaysian Masters have both been done and dusted in double quick time, under 30 minutes. First of all for Carolina Marin against Sina Nehwal, and then in the mixed doubles the reigning world champions Chen Shiwei and Wang Yaxiong against the home pair. Well, next up we've got men's singles. In fact, we've got 3 men's singles to come and a men's doubles. Our next match, though, is men's singles with Jonatan CHRISTIE, the Asian Games gold medalist, in his 3rd consecutive quarter-final here at this event. He's up against the 2017 winner of what was then the Malaysian Masters Grand Prix gold, Long of Hong Kong, China. Now, we started the tournament with 3 former winners from the last 3 years and 2 former beaten finalists. In fact, we had a repeat of last year's final in the very first round. Son Wan Ho, the defending champion, lost out to Chen Long. Chen Long, as you can see in the bottom half of the draw. In fact, at the quarterfinal stage, we have 3 former finalists, including 2 former winners, Victor Axelsen and Long. And add to that Chen Long, and the 3 former finalists are all in the bottom half of the draw. So here is the former champion in the blue t-shirt. And this, as you can see, will be a 9th meeting between these 2 players. Honours are shared, but Jonatan CHRISTIE has won the last 2 encounters. Last time they met was the 2nd round of the Japan Super 750 in Tokyo last year. But it is in fact a 2nd meeting at this event. They met in the quarter-final stage 3 years ago, and with Long going on to win the title, he obviously beat Jonatan CHRISTIE in 2017, but it was 3 games. But since then, I think this man has improved considerably. Jonatan CHRISTIE, since then, has won the Asian Games gold medal. That was 2 years ago in Jakarta. And the 22-year-old from Jakarta, as I was telling you, is making his 3rd consecutive appearance. In fact, it's not a consecutive appearance in the quarterfinal, it's a 3rd quarter-final here at this event. Beat qualifier Darren Liu from Malaysia in the 1st round, and then Rasmus Gemka against the World Championship bronze medalist from Malaysia. In fact, he had to come from 6-10 down in the deciding game. Came from behind against Gemka too in the opening game, 6-11 down. Had to save a game point, so he's been living dangerously, has Jonatan CHRISTIE. So to Long, who won the title here in 2017, beating Lee Hyun-il in the final. His opponent retired partway through the final because Lee Hyun-il actually hit himself in the eye with his racket and had to retire. It was the most extraordinary, bizarre scenario. 25 years of age, Long, currently number 9 in the world ranking, but has been as high as 6. And as you can see, in the 1st round, he beat the qualifier, Okoki Watanabe, in 3 games. He was a game and 15-19 down. Had to save a match point in that 2nd game against Watanabe. And then yesterday, big shock because he beat the number 2 seed, Cho Tien-chen, from Chinese Taipei, 23-21, 21-17. So our court officials, both of them from Malaysia. Do you remember that final scene? Do you remember seeing that incident with Long when his opponent, Lee Hyun-il, hit himself in the eye?
No, I didn't see it. If you can't handle your racket, then you've got no business there.
He tried to defend the shot, whipped his racket, came out of his hand, flicked up and hit him in the eye. It was a nasty, nasty cut. It was a horrible injury.
Hong Kong, China. And on my left, Jonatan CHRISTIE, Indonesia. Jonatan CHRISTIE to serve. Low ball. Play.
So the Asian Games gold medalist Jonatan CHRISTIE, the number 6 seed, getting this quarter-final underway against the former champion, Long. Oh, that's found the line from CHRISTIE.
1 love. Two love.
Yeah. Oh, there's a challenge here.
Jonatan CHRISTIE
That's
challenges.
very early for a
Ball
challenge.
in.
Well, we're on a slight angle, aren't we, here, Steen? So I'm not going to put you on the spot about the Hawkeye challenges today.
It's very difficult from our position.
Here we go. Yeah, thought it found the line. So that's a wasted challenge.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over. 1, 2. Play. Two all.
Did you catch any of Long's match yesterday, Steen, when he beat the number 2 seed, Cho Tien Chen?
No, but it's the
Service
second time in a
over.
row that he's
Yeah.
Three,
beaten him, and
two.
apparently he's found a good way to cope with Cho's game.
Just missed it.
4.
Did you see who
Two.
won the toss? No.
I guess it's that CHRISTIE would have won it.
To start the perceived bad end,
Yeah.
because you can't control your clears and lifts.
5, 2. Service
How do
over.
you see this developing
3,
tactically?
5.
That's a difficult question, because I see them as sort of the same type of players. Like to be a little bit patient, let the other one draw first blood, so to speak, in each rally. I think it looks like Long is a little bit more light-footed, or moves with bigger ease than Jonatan CHRISTIE. That's how it looks like at the moment.
Service
But
over. 6,
I'm not
3.
really sure what we can expect. I would expect actually that it's going to be the shot quality that prevails in the end, where it matters whether you play with a 20 centimeters mark into the sideline or a 10 centimeters mark into the sideline. Whether the deceptions are a little bit sharper than your opponents, and perhaps also right now it's a bad development for Long, because it seems like he ends up making the mistakes in the rallies. The last 2 of them at least. Who mentally gets the upper hand. That's where I feel that perhaps Christie could prevail. He looks, from when he's played tournaments, ever since he won that Asian Games, he's looked like, okay, if I don't win this, I'm going to win another one.
Yeah.
So, not panicking, so to speak. On the other hand, I've seen him in a couple of tournaments where I feel that he's looked really good in some matches, and then suddenly, inexplicably, lost without really being close in the next match in the tournament. I don't have any specific example, that's just the impression that I've got.
How about the quarterfinal of the World Championships against Said Pranith?
Yeah, that's one of the matches where it looked winnable. On paper.
I think nerves played a part in that.
Service over.
But he's looking very confident at the moment. I mean, you can't take that away from him. It's interesting because I didn't really catch much of Ng Ka Long's match against Cho Tien Chen, but when I look at these two players, I feel as if Jonatan CHRISTIE has more winning weapons, even if half the time he doesn't want to use them. You know, I feel he can suddenly come out with a winning smash or play a very tight net shot. Whereas this man, Ng Ka Long, I think of being a very steady player.
He has, but I think he has the capability of doing it. I just don't think he's used it. There was a long period of time where he was simply in bad shape or partly injured, I think, where he didn't play well.
Yeah, I remember he hurt his right knee at the Tong Yong Kai Cup last year in Hong Kong, and he had to pull out of a few events after that.
There was a long period where you could see that he was just not playing well. The same with Wang Tzu-wei, the Chinese Taipei player, who also struggled with back problems for a long while.
Service over. 6.
He's actually Ng Ka Long. What's his world ranking, Jill? You got that?
Yes, he's 9 at the moment. Has been as high as 6.
And is currently 7th on the Race to Tokyo list. So the 7th best player
Service over.
in the world
11-6.
since the beginning of the Olympic qualification period.
So it's a healthy lead for Jonatan CHRISTIE. 11-6 for the number 6 seed.
I agree on your point there, Jill, that CHRISTIE's attack, his explosion, his picking up of pace and speed seems a little bit more crisp, or at least I remember it as more crisp than Ng Ka Long's. In my mind right now, I'm thinking of them as boxers, whether they are the types that go out and want to knock out your opponent, or the ones who want to technically outbox your opponent and then sort of keep the knockout weapon
11-6.
for later use, and I see them as the latter.
Yeah, it's a good analogy. I like that. Missed it.
Service over. 7-11.
Oh, you see, now suddenly,
Service over.
big effort to take the shuttle early, deep in his forehand side, and produces a wonderful winning angle.
So that little extra half step.
Yeah.
7. Service over. 8-13.
2 finals last year for this man in New Zealand, where he lost to his opponent of today. In the Thailand Open 500 event.
Nine, 13. Yeah, what the clock is.
Yeah, there was more purpose, wasn't there? There was more initiative in that rally from Unkar Long.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Andre Saputra, amazing coach.
Good deception.
Well, he's lost his touch with his leg shots, Christie, at the moment, hasn't he? Nice and down.
And this is when we see a rally like this, then I at least ask myself, why don't you play like that all the time? Why don't you inject pace like this?
As far as Christie is concerned, yeah. I'm immediately thinking of 5-time champion here, Lee Chong-wei and Lin Dan. And when they were both at their prime, they had this ability to play half a dozen really quick rallies, and then they just eased off the pace for 3 rallies. But if you've won 6 and you only lose 3, you're going to win the match, because if you can keep doing that all the way through, and it was almost, you know, we haven't really seen it in a men's singles player since then, have we? That sort of style when they were just able to lift the pace so dramatically.
No, I don't think we have. I think the last time I saw it was actually when one of the players were involved, and that was in this arena when Lee Chong-wei won his last Malaysia Open against Kento Momota.
Yeah.
Because when you play one of those 2 players, you're forced to play fast, or you were forced to play fast.
Yeah.
And I think at the heydays, I'm not even sure they slowed down for those 3 rallies. Sometimes they forgot and just played on when they were playing each other.
Yeah, good point. That's well judged. But wouldn't that be a starting point, don't you think, for Jonatan CHRISTIE to say to himself, OK, let's play really aggressive, fast badminton for half a dozen rallies?
I think it would. And also, say, I want to play it with high shot quality.
Yeah.
And actually, it's a funny thing, because there's a story of either middle distance runner or long distance runner who applied this tactic of sprinting for 200 meters and then taking a little break whilst the others caught up, then sprinting another 200 meters and so on. I'll check up on the story tomorrow. So I can't remember who it was at the moment.
Our era or
no?
No.
I don't think so.
Older than us? Nobody's older than us, are they?
I remember back when we discovered America.
Oh,
Long. Can you touch it?
Well, he's challenging.
Jonatan CHRISTIE challenges pole in.
I saw it as clearly long.
Well, I wondered, like you, whether it actually touched it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
No. Good jump by the line judge.
So no challenges left.
Challenge unsuccessful. No challenge remaining. Service over. 13-17. Play.
Oh, that's well judged. Hasn't really been leaving many at the back line, and I'm sure there's been a couple going long. So 4 straight points. All of a sudden, it's believable again. Oof.
Mistake.
Yeah.
15-17. Service over.
They needed that.
18-15.
Yeah, but then
Christie.
again, where did those 5 points come from for Kalong? It's not like I don't remember one single of it
No.
at the moment. It's just steady play.
Yes.
It is difficult to, or it has been difficult so far to cut highlights with Kalong as winner. He takes sort of like the easy points. It's not the spectacular points that he wins.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you, sir. Play.
Yeah, left too short.
15.
Got what it deserved. Look where he's hitting that from. Look where his feet were. It's nowhere near the back of the court. 2 points away from the opening game. Wow, look at that.
20.
No, we're not going to repeat ourselves and saying, why doesn't he do that more often? Game point opportunities. 5 of them. Yeah.
Again.
Nice way to close out
Again.
the opening game
One
for
line,
Jonatan CHRISTIE.
21-15.
21-15 confirms the umpire. A little under 20 minutes for that opening game. Last 2 rallies showed the aggression, showed the attacking style that he can employ. Confirmation of that score, 21-15.
tangan panjang kan, nggak bisa apa-apa dia. Karena pegangnya locknya udah gini, dia buka gitu. Aku kok makan kelas.
We're only in the quarterfinals today, Steen. A little quiz question for you. Continue. Hong Kong. A quiz question for you. Last player from Indonesia in the men's singles final here.
Ooh, I should have looked.
He actually won the title.
He won the title.
He won the title.
Did he beat Gosum Kwat?
No.
Okay, it's the only chance I have. Yunus Alamsha.
He did win it, but that wasn't the last one.
No, I thought so.
Last one was Simon Santoso.
Simon Santoso, yeah.
6 years ago. Doesn't seem 6 years ago, does it, when he won that?
Court 1, 20
No,
seconds.
but yeah,
Court
yes
1,
and no. In some
20
ways, yes.
seconds.
Because, yeah, I've seemed to have forgotten him. But he still managed to win some really good titles.
Yeah, certainly did. Won the Denmark Open, didn't he?
Yeah. And at unexpected times of his career, so to speak.
Second game.
I felt that when
Love
he was
out.
really at his
Play.
best. He didn't win as much as he could have won or should have won, but then suddenly when he was not that strong anymore, he had his glimpses.
Just long.
Service over. 1
So should
love.
Unka Long be doing anything different here at the start of this second game? I mean, now he's got problems with his lifts and clears
Yeah,
and
so
controlling
he's
them.
got to attack more, but I mean, I think I'll have to eat my words that he can pick up that speed and hit.
2 love.
Shoot attacking smashes. I really haven't seen it too much in the first game, and the ones that I've seen didn't have a whole lot of bite in. So I'm wondering if he can do it. He definitely needs to play with a little bit of deceptions and needs to stay in balance, which he's good at. Light-footed. There was the deception. There was a little of it there.
Yeah.
There was a little of it there. It was a really short lift from Jonatan CHRISTIE. Deception set it up. I think you have to attack more playing this side here. But then again, CHRISTIE didn't attack as much as I would have expected him to.
Yeah.
And he's really used to playing in drifty conditions, so he must be one of the experts in how
Service
to do
over.
that.
1, 3.
That's the problem,
2,
isn't it?
3.
And again.
3.
And it sort of puts Jonatan CHRISTIE's first game into perspective. He was able to minimize the damages from playing with the drift.
Jonatan CHRISTIE challenges. Call out.
And this is where from my position, I tend to agree with Jonatan CHRISTIE, but I'm just absolutely sure that it's going to stay in. So much for that. I tried to.
Correction. Out.
I'm saying nothing,
So
Steve.
it's over. 4.
What was
3.
that tweet you wrote
Play.
about me and my challenges?
There
I
was someone stole my phone.
Now that-
challenging.
Well, he's
4
challenging on that,
out.
but if the line judge is right, that's 3 errors, I think, in the last 4 rallies from Kalong at the back of the court.
Yeah.
And the line judge was right.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over. 4 all. Play.
Oh my goodness! Well, that's a pity from Christie's perspective,
Service
because
over.
the way he got behind
5,
that shuttle,
4.
and the attempted body smash. Crikey, that one didn't miss by much, did it?
Service over. 5 all. Service over. 6 5.
A lot of flat
Service
exchanges
over.
in that rally,
6
neither wanting to
all.
really lift to the back of the court.
He's made 3
Service
errors on the
over.
back line. He's still on 7-6
6.
here in the second game in Cologne. That's extraordinary in my opinion. That means Jonatan CHRISTIE's only scored 3 points of his own.
Oh yeah, now I saw that
Jonatan
as out.
CHRISTIE challenges.
Challenge.
In.
From Jonatan CHRISTIE. So now my head's on the line, Sting.
Yeah.
You can get your own
That's
back
good.
here. Yeah, it's just indicating he wants the court mopped of perspiration too. Oh no, that's clearly in.
Correction in. Service over. 7 all. Thank you. At 6. Nine, 6.
Well, a little dispute as to whether the shuttle should be changed.
it's an interesting development because yesterday when he beat Cho, he started on the far side of the court and won in extra points, and then he won the second game playing this near side 21-17. So even though he's made those 3 errors on the back line, it seems like we must conclude that Kalong plays really well on this near side of the court.
Yeah. Oh yes. And to the mid-game interval on a run of 5 straight points for a 5-point advantage. 11-6, second game lead to Kalong.
往后顶顶它，把它位置往后挪一挪，对吧？你看，想办法尽量先。然后
second game match, Chen caught the end of it. European Chen, he was a long way up. He was about 20-13 or something up before it became a more reasonable scoreline.
17.
Yeah. So that it just adds weight to your theory that he likes playing this near side of the court.
Exactly. So it could be because he's light-footed, he moves around the court well, and he gets a little bit of help in his attack actually. So even though we've seen him make 3 errors, it seems like he somehow can control it.
12-6.
Which makes sense because I definitely see him as a good technical player. And somehow he's in charge of the rallies on Kalong, which I feel if Christie was playing optimal, playing against the drift, he shouldn't be in control. I have a picture of Sony Kunkoro, whom I deem to be one of the best wind players, so to speak. If he was standing over there, then from Kalong, he would see some corners with flat drives from corner to corner with small deceptions to the net, and then back to the corners with attacking clears and so on. That's not at all the case. He's totally dominant.
Yeah, it's a lovely angle. This is 9 straight points now. It was 6-all. Yes. And for the record, the player you've just been mentioning, Sonny Kunkoro, he was in the final of this event in 2012.
And won the Singapore Open.
Bronze medalist at the Olympic Games.
He was. Back in 2004.
Yeah.
But he won recently in Singapore because he was coached by his wife.
That's right. As a qualifier. No, now that's just careless.
It just proves what you can do when you're really scared. Having your wife as a coach. And it makes sense it was Singapore because it's
windy conditions.
The most drifty hole on the circuit, in my opinion, but it's stable. It's a stable drift. There's drift alongside the court and a nasty sideways drift as well.
9-15.
Sudden little resurgence here from Christie.
Play. Service over. 16-9. $17-9.
Oh, indecision cost him dear.
18-9.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Service over. 10-18.
Instinctive defence.
$11-18.
It's gone long. No?
2
Service
points away from
over.
taking the second game.
19-11.
Angus Long. Well, that was a bit of a miss
Game
hit.
point. 11.
Another miss hit. It's not going to go high on my list of most interesting games, this second game here in this match. I don't know what happened. What happened to Jonatan CHRISTIE? It looks like he totally disappeared.
First game point
Service
saved.
over. 12-20.
See?
21-12, second game.
Second game.
And it's one game
won
all.
by Angus. 21-12. One game all.
38 minutes into the match. And one game apiece. Oof, righty. Oh, that was cool, good.
第一方你挑那个高度还是看功，要不然就
It's a 1-1
仰
run.
网的时候它就会推点平的，让你那什么，你做好这种快速的准备。你有机会你压他一下，因为他老打你，他肯定他攻出来以后，他手了有的时候他没注意，你可以有机会的时候，好吧，就试一下。
This is more or less the impression that I mentioned earlier of Jonatan CHRISTIE boiled down to one match. That suddenly there's some really, really good matches that are really promising, and then there's some odd losses that seems inexplicable from the level he displays in other matches. I just don't feel he's been consistent.
Well, here's a fun fact about this young man, Jonatan CHRISTIE. Last 3 years he's played this tournament. He's lost twice in the quarterfinal. Last year he lost in the second round, but all 3 players who've beaten him have gone on to reach the final.
That's some consistency.
Hot 1, 20 seconds.
So if Angus Long wins this encounter, we should, to keep the trend going, we should expect him through to the final.
Yeah.
Final game. Love all. Play.
Oh, good net shot.
Guessed right again. It's a very defensive service return he's playing, Jonatan CHRISTIE. Just playing it back into the net. No deception, not a whole lot of spin. Sort of just starting it.
Love.
Yeah, that's landed in. Bit of a sideways drift as well, do you think, Steen?
I haven't been able to pick up on it. I've had some suspicion, but then it should be from left to right, but just a tiny little bit.
That's what I thought.
Service over. 3-1.
Oh, that's sweet. That's a lovely shot.
Service over. 2-3.
I don't really feel that either man is taking control of the front of the court, the net area.
No, it's a strange match.
Right into the corner.
Service over. 4-2.
Yeah, lovely.
Straight down the line.
Service over.
Can't help but wonder though, Steve. I mean, we saw at the change of ends and in the intervals, Du Peng Yu is now working with the Hong Kong men's singles players.
Yeah.
Since he's been working with them, and Ka Long has refound his form. Lee Chuk Yu
He's won a tournament.
Won the
Hong Kong Open.
Won the Hong Kong Open. And Ka Long, 2 finals last year. Do you think he's made a big difference, or is it just coincidence that his arrival as coach?
It seems it's made a difference.
Yeah.
He's always giving 100% in his game, Du Peng Yu.
Yeah.
Some flaws as well. Lost 8 match points against Jano Jorgensen in 2012. Du Peng Yu.
Good man. Oh, it's just long.
But
5-4.
it makes sense if style of play, the hard-working style, the willingness to play long rallies has helped Kalong, who is good at playing long rallies. It also makes sense that it perhaps has helped Lee Chung-Yu have a little bit better consistency, so that he gets more chances to use his brilliant attack.
Yeah.
Play.
That's unlucky.
6-4.
Yeah, the neck cord didn't do any favours there, did it?
He was going to put the pressure on Christie on the back of the court. Two good pressures, then play all the way short, then more pressure. Unfortunately for him,
Ready, quick.
like you said, Jill, the net court disrupted it.
Service over. 5-6.
Oh, that's a delightful drop shot. Oh, goodness
Service
me.
over. 7-5.
Way off balance when he played that. He played that with a bent arm too. Great racket head control.
Service over. 6-7.
It was a lovely block from Kar Long off his right hip. Just blocking
7
it.
all.
Make Christie move the full diagonal of the court.
Brilliant counter-attacking play.
Oh, that's terrific.
8-7.
Well, maybe I've been a little bit harsh and unjust to this young man from Hong Kong. Because at the beginning of last year, he was playing really well. He reached the semi-final of the All England Championships, didn't he? And then he had that knee injury, and that seemed to set him off track. But if he plays winners like that last smash, you can understand very well why he's a top 10 player.
Definitely gained confidence
9-7.
compared to the first game.
Wipe the court, please. Change settle.
5 of the last 6 points to Kar Long.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Play.
Oh, that's clever. I like that. Well, I was wondering whether one of these two players was going to take command at the front of the court. That was a beauty.
Good interception.
Service over. 10-8. Interval.
So 11-8 the advantage. 3-point advantage, but perhaps the fact that he's just won 6 of the last 7 points is perhaps more important. Momentum, it appears, with Unkalong.
Definitely momentum with Unkalong. Keeping that second game in mind.
但是我保持耐心，理解。有机会他们打发有需要体力规律的情况下，就是保持这种出手，然后耐心啊，该弧度有的还是弧度有的。
啊，嗱，同樣都係你網前係贏佢，所以你信心應該錯勾放隨便打嘅，隨便打。但係你要注意一樣嘢，佢休息完之後咧，佢個加速佢會好快嘅。你只要嗰幾下能夠頂住佢，佢就冇㗎啦。OK。
沒有錯，我是中快打。
11-8. Play.
So the unseeded Unkalong very much with the advantage here in this deciding game. 6 of the last 7 points for 11-8 lead. Now it's well left, just wide.
Service
You're
over.
right, that little side
9-11.
It's not much, but there's just a little tiny sideways drift from left to right.
It's just enough to make a difference, isn't it?
Good shot.
Yes, very good. It's not just the shot, it's the awareness of where the gap was and when to play that shot.
Service over. 12-9.
Fabulous. Oh my goodness, that's well taken.
But
Service
I still
over.
think at the moment Christie is having difficulties opening up Unkalong. Unkalong is always playing sort of 50-50 with him. He's always in reasonably good balance, doesn't really make any big mistakes, giving away big chances to Jonatan CHRISTIE. So Christie's got to earn his points, all his points himself. I mean, since he gave those 3 away on the back line in the second game, he's been very consistent in Cologne. I've got to give him that. Thank you for illustrating how difficult it is to comment on badminton.
Am I sensing a shift in momentum?
12 all.
A little bit, perhaps, and also perhaps the urgency of wanting to win. Seems like he's been aware of the possibility now in Cologne.
Play.
Dear me. It's all your fault, Steve, you know.
Yeah.
Ever since you said he'd been consistent.
He's been consistently bad since then.
He's made errors.
13 12.
Now 5 of the last 6 points. Jonatan CHRISTIE.
Service over. 13 all. Fourteen, 13.
It's been a very strange match, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, there's 2 simple errors. One attempted net shot from Jonatan CHRISTIE, the other one a lift pushed out the side.
Yeah.
Shuttle, okay? Yes, play.
No real sense of urgency.
Service over. 14, 15.
Oh, it's still others for the taking. Oh, my goodness. One of the best runners of the match.
Service over. 16, 14. Yes.
Oh, goodness, service error.
Service over.
What a time to do
15,
that.
16.
I think that's the first of the match, isn't it?
Quick tower only.
Yeah, it gets tense now
Okay.
on both sides.
Play.
landed in. This is a challenge. Challenge from
Long
Long.
challenging Paul in.
This could be crucial.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
It's the sixth challenge we've had in this
16
men's singles encounter.
all.
The sixth time that both players have been wrong.
Play. Service over.
There's the tension you were talking about. Complete miss-hit that.
Totally miss it.
Well, the ebb and flow of this match has been quite extraordinary.
Yes.
It's been going back and forth. I would expect some grueling rallies now, being this close in the decider.
19-17.
Now, perfect neck shot gets the neck cord, forces the error. No, he didn't want to change it. But Jonatan CHRISTIE has been asking her for the last couple of rallies. Finally, the umpire goes with CHRISTIE.
Service over. 18-19. Play.
Oh, that was short. The backhand clear from Jonatan CHRISTIE was woefully short.
Service over.
Easy opportunity for Long. This one here. Look where Long's feet are when he played that first smash. Two match point opportunities for Long of Hong Kong, China.
Get ready, quick. Again. Yes. Out.
Has he got any challenges left?
It's out.
Well,
It's out.
there's one line called. Both line judges now are
They
calling
called
it
it
in.
in.
Okay.
So the umpire
Challenging.
appeared to overrule.
In.
Then Jonatan CHRISTIE said, well, I'm going to challenge.
Yeah.
It was out, and the match to Long. 21-18 in the deciding game. Well, strange way for it to end. Ankar Long started celebrating. He knew it was out, but it was called in.
15-21, 21-12,
His coaches couldn't believe it.
21-18.
Here we go. Let's have a look at it again. Oof. Wide by a whisker. Yeah, was wide.
That
Good
was a
call.
good angle.
Good call, line judge. So confirmation that Ankar Long, the former champion, is through to the semi-final once more. 15-21, 21-12, 21-18 in the deciding game in a match lasting an hour and 5 minutes.